Attention passionate LAS, Vegas Raiders fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the AFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Las Vegas Raiders' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Las Vegas Raiders fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and LAS, Vegas Raiders FANS. Let's get to the news now, folks. I want to talk about something that's been shaking the NFL landscape lately, something that could have serious implications not only for the division but for the entire conference. It's a story that's been making waves, and it's centered around a team that's hungry for success, willing to make bold moves to get there, the Las Vegas Raiders. But hold on, because today I'm going to take you deep into the heart of NFL news, and I promise it's not just about the Raiders. It's about a seismic shift happening right now in the AFC West, a shift that could literally change how this division looks in the coming years. But first, let's set the scene. The Raiders, as you all know, have been on an interesting journey over recent seasons. They've had their ups and downs, some head-scratching moments, but also some flashes of brilliance. With a new coaching staff, a revamped roster, and a clear desire to return to the playoffs and make some noise in the postseason, Las Vegas is not just playing around anymore. They want to compete at the highest level, and they're not afraid to make bold moves to get there. Whether it's through draft picks, free agency, or trade deals, the Raiders are signaling loud and clear they're all in on winning. And speaking of trades and bold moves, in the NFL, nothing gets fans more excited and anxious than rumors of blockbuster trades. And right now, a deal involving a superstar receiver is causing a stir. This is where our story takes an interesting turn, because the latest buzz in NFL circles is about a potential pursuit of one of the league's most electrifying talents. We're talking about Tyreek Hill, the speed demon from Kansas City, a guy who can take over a game in the blink of an eye. Hill's ability to stretch defenses, turn short passes into touchdowns, and break off huge runs makes him one of the most dangerous weapons in the NFL today. Now, imagine for a second if the Dolphins, another AFC East team, pulled off a trade that would send Tyreek Hill to their division rival, the Miami Dolphins. It's a move that would shake the entire league. Why? Because Hill, with his blazing speed and game-changing ability, could elevate any offense to new heights. And for the Dolphins, it's about building a team that can challenge the Patriots, Bills, and Jets. They're trying to assemble a roster that can not only make the playoffs but make a deep run and contend for a Super Bowl. And acquiring someone like Hill, that would be a huge statement. But let's get back to the AFC West, because the Raiders are right there in the thick of this. The Chargers, the Chiefs, and the Broncos, all these teams are trying to find their edge, trying to outdo each other, and the Raiders are no different. They've been aggressive in recent years, adding key pieces, drafting well, and trying to build a culture that can compete with the best. Now, if the Dolphins were to trade for Hill, the Chiefs would face a significant loss. Hill has been a cornerstone of their offense, a player who can turn the tide in any game. Losing him would be a big blow, but it would also open up new opportunities for the Chiefs to retool and find new ways to attack defenses. For the Raiders, this kind of move by their rivals could be a wake-up call. It's a reminder that the AFC West is becoming more competitive than ever, with teams not just trying to keep up but trying to outpace each other. The Raiders, in particular, are looking at the big picture. They want to be the team that dominates this division, that establishes itself as a serious contender, not just in the AFC but across the entire league. That means making those daring moves, taking calculated risks, and being willing to shake things up when necessary. Now, I know what some of you are thinking. How does this relate directly to the Raiders? Well, it's simple. The AFC West is shaping up to be one of the most competitive divisions in recent NFL history. You've got the Chiefs, of course, led by Patrick Mahomes, still considered one of the league's top quarterbacks. The Chargers, with Justin Herbert emerging as a superstar, are not backing down. The Broncos, under new management, are trying to find their footing and add pieces that can turn their fortunes around. And the Raiders, well, they're in the middle of the storm, constantly trying to find their place, trying to climb back to the top. The potential of a trade involving Tyreek Hill, especially if it happens in the division, could have a ripple effect. It could motivate the Raiders to step up their game even more, to go all in on player acquisitions, or to focus on developing their young talent. It would serve as a wake-up call, a reminder that the NFL is a league of sharks, always hungry, always looking for the next big splash. And for Raiders fans, it's about staying alert, staying engaged, and believing that the team can rise to the challenge. Now let's talk a little about the Raiders' current roster and their prospects for the upcoming season. Last season, they finished with a record that left fans wanting more, but with a lot of promising pieces in place. The defense, led by Max Crosby, has been a bright spot, showing resilience and playmaking ability. The offense, under quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo, is looking to improve and hit new heights, especially with some promising young receivers and a solid offensive line. But the real question is, can they capitalize on these strengths and make a serious playoff push? That's what everyone's watching. And of course, the draft plays a crucial role here. The Raiders have been strategic in their draft choices, selecting players who can immediately contribute and help build a cohesive team. The addition of a game-changer like Tyreek Hill would be a huge boost, but even without him, the team has the talent and the desire to compete. The coaching staff, led by Josh McDaniels, is focused on maximizing the talent they have and creating a culture of accountability and excellence. But as always in the NFL, nothing is guaranteed. The league is unpredictable, full of surprises, and the offseason is where many of these moves and rumors originate. The Raiders are no strangers to bold moves, and their fans are always hopeful for a big splash, a blockbuster signing, or a game-changing trade. This upcoming season promises to be exciting, with the AFC West looking more competitive than ever. The stakes are high, and every team is looking to make their statement. Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about the big picture. The NFL is changing, evolving, and teams are increasingly willing to make bold decisions to gain an edge. The concept of super teams, star-studded rosters, and aggressive trades has become the norm. And the Raiders, with their rich history, passionate fanbase, and desire to reclaim their place among the elite, are right in the middle of this whirlwind. They've got the right mindset, the right leadership, and the right pieces to make a serious run if everything clicks into place. And let's not forget, the AFC West has always been one of the most exciting divisions in football. From the legendary battles of the past to the current crop of talented players, this division is a showcase of high-powered offenses, tough defenses, and passionate rivalries. The Raiders, with their history of big moments and iconic players, are looking to add another chapter to that story. Whether it's through strategic signings, draft hits, or bold trades, they're determined to be a team that commands respect and fear across the league. So as we wait to see how these rumors unfold, one thing is clear: the NFL offseason is never dull. The league is buzzing, and every move can change the landscape overnight. For Raiders fans, this is an exciting time. Your team is in the middle of a competitive division, hungry for success and ready to make waves. The coming months will be crucial, and I know you're all eager to see how it all plays out. Will the Raiders make a splash in free agency or the trade market? Will they add a star or two to their roster? Or will they surprise us with some unexpected move that shifts the balance of power? And now, Las Vegas Raiders fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Raiders. Do you think the team should go all in on a major trade? Are you excited about the potential of this roster? Or do you believe they should focus on developing their young players and building through the draft? Whatever your thoughts, I want to hear them. Remember, this channel is all about us sharing our passion for the Raiders and the NFL. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, rumors, and analysis. The offseason is just getting started, and there's plenty to talk about. From free agency signings to draft prospects and potential trades, we're on top of it all. So stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't already, and keep your eyes glued to your favorite Raiders sources because the best is yet to come. This is the NFL, and it never sleeps. The Raiders are ready to rise, and I can't wait to see how they do it. Thanks for listening, and let's keep the Raiders spirit alive, because this is just the beginning of an exciting new chapter in Las Vegas.